It's time to get back to basics. To increase your testosterone, you will discover 3 things that you need to absolutely do if you want higher testosterone levels. Because if you're not doing these 3 basic things, then you are leaving a lot of free testosterone on the table. And quite possibly, you are also suffering from low testosterone. These are so fundamental, yet they are so often overlooked and not done consistently. But once you understand exactly why it is that we're doing these 3 things, you can make an informed decision for yourself. In this video, we talk about testosterone boosting, muscle building, and living a high-performance lifestyle. So, if that sounds good to you, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Okay, let's dive into those 3 tips, starting with tip number 1, sleep. Now the question is, how much sleep should you be getting? Well, the answer is 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night. Now, what do I mean by quality sleep? Well, it's the difference between simply being in bed and actually sleeping. In other words, what % of those 8 hours were you actually in a state of deep quality sleep? And I'm talking specifically about what is referred to as slow-wave sleep or deep sleep. This is when your body does a majority of its repair work, not only for your muscles, but also for your brain and for your hormones. The problem is that most people don't actually spend enough time in this deep restorative stage of sleep. They might be lying in bed, but they are not sleeping. So how do you fix this? Well, the first step is to get more sleep, which means going to bed earlier. So many of us stay up way too late watching TV or on our phones scrolling down some social media feed. And this can really mess with our circadian rhythm and make it harder to fall asleep at a reasonable hour. So just start by putting a set bedtime on your calendar and stick to it. But even if you do go to bed earlier, you still might not be sleeping. So the next step is to actually measure your sleep to find out how much time you're spending in that deep restorative sleep. And the best way to do this is by using a product called a sleep tracker. It's a small wearable device that looks like a fancy band for your wrist, and it tracks your sleep every night. Here's how it works. It uses a combination of cutting-edge technology and advanced algorithms to track your sleep cycles, giving you a detailed analysis of the time you spend in each stage of sleep, including deep sleep. If you wear this to bed every night, you'll start to notice trends and patterns in your sleep, and you can take steps to improve your sleep quality. If you want to improve your testosterone levels, you have to prioritize your sleep. And the best way to do this is by using a sleep tracker. Alright, let's move on to tip number 2, nutrition. Now, there's a lot that goes into nutrition, so I'm going to give you 3 key action steps that you can take right now to start improving your nutrition and therefore your testosterone level